Third topic today, it's time to learn some lessons. I have in front of me right now the preseason poll from actually no, we're going to use Kevin Sweeney. This isn't even a preseason poll. We have last season's Kevin Sweeney preseason power rankings. And what I want to do is look at the top 10 and figure out how different it is from Ken Palm's final top 10 and then learn lessons from that that apply to what's wrong with this year's preseason.
Okay. All
So
right.
this is the most abstract topic, but I've got a structure in mind for this. Let me keep pushing here. So I'm going to read you the top 10 per Kevin Sweeney's preseason power rankings last year. Okay. Number one, he had Alabama. Number two, Houston. Number three, he had Kansas. That's the first big miss. Number four, UConn. Another big miss. Number five, I feel like I'm just shitting on Sweeney. I don't mean to. Number five is Duke. Good hit. Number six, Iowa State. Not far off. Number seven, Gonzaga. Little bit of a miss. Number eight, Auburn. Yeah, Auburn pretty high. Number nine, Baylor. Little miss. And number 10, North Carolina. Big miss.
Hmm.
So, look, Sweeney's power rankings aren't all that different than what the preseason polls were. I just use that because that's what Google told me to use when I Googled that. Shout out to Google and Sweeney for being big time. But now, if we compare this to Ken Palm, there's going to be some big time differences here. So let's make a numeric number for each team. What's the gap between where Sweeney had them in the preseason versus where they finished on Ken Palm?
Okay.
Alabama was number one. They finished sixth. That's 5 points off. Houston was number two. They finished number two, 0 points off. Good job, Sweeney. Round of applause. Kansas was number three in the preseason. They finished 24th. That's 21 points off. UConn was number four. UConn finished 32nd. That's 28 points off. Do you get where I'm headed with this?
I 100% do.
Duke is number five. They finished number one. That's 4 points off. Iowa State was number six. They finished number 11, 5 points off. Gonzaga was number seven. They finished number eight, 1 point off. Number eight was Auburn. They finished fourth, 4 points off. Number nine was Baylor. They finished 30th, 21 points off. Number 10 was North Carolina. They finished 31st, 21 points off. We're going to add those numbers together.
Wait. Are you doing like one? Because one way is positive, one way is negative. Are you doing it
Yeah,
like that? Okay.
we're just adding all the numbers together. It doesn't matter positive or negative.
All right.
5 plus 21 plus 28 plus 4 plus 5 plus 1 plus 4 plus 21 plus 21 plus 0. 110 points off. Today's video is presented by Underdog Fantasy.
Well, what's going on with your hat?
Well, my hat's not supposed to be this way, is it?
I don't think so. No.
Just like people who watch these videos are not supposed to not sign up for Underdog Fantasy using promo code SLEEPERS. At the time of this recording, we have 49 people who have signed up as a first-time user with Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code SLEEPERS. 50 is a very, very important number. 50 is a number we would really like to get to. You, loyal listener, person watching this video right now, could be the person who gets us over the hump with number 50. And we have a great free pick that you get with this. Donovan Mitchell to score at least 1 point. How many points did Donovan Mitchell have in game two, Cart?
I believe he was too short of 50 with 48.
Yeah, he had 48 points, 50. Very key number for a lot of reasons. If Donovan Mitchell scores 1 point, you cash in your free pick, and you can get your deposit match bonus up to $1,000 with promo code SLEEPERS. Sign up, put the promo code in, SLEEPERS. Get that deposit match, get yourself free funds, use the free pick, cash that winner, and turn your hat the right way. So we now need to take 110 points and look at the way too early top 10 for next season and move teams a total of 110 spots to where we think they will actually finish.
Good God. Okay.
I
Good Lord.
love this. All right. So you want to use Borzellos since we flamed Sweeney in the first one. Now we use Borzellos.
Yeah, let's cook that little man.
Okay. So the way too early for next year is number one, Houston, number two, Purdue. I think we agree. Most people all agree with this. Number three, Louisville. Number four, UConn. Number five, Michigan. Oh boy. Number 6, Kentucky. 7, Arkansas. 8, Duke. 9, St. John's. 10, UCLA.
All right.
Where do you want to start? We have to move 110 total spots, an average of 10 spots total per team.
All right. So I think we need to start by getting who we think is going to take a big drop out of there.
Teams that could take a huge drop to me out of this group. It won't be Houston. It won't be Purdue. I think it could be Louisville, could be UConn, could be Michigan. Kentucky won't drop crazy. Duke won't drop crazy. Could be Arkansas, could be St. John's, could be UCLA.
I want to say UCLA.
Where do
Like,
you
look
want to
at.
drop UCLA to?
I think that.
We got to start throwing some numbers around as a starting point.
I think they end up in the 25. So let's say a 19-point drop.
Okay,
Ooh,
so UCLA is going to finish the season 29th outside of the top 25.
yes.
So we now have 91 points left to work with. Any teams on this list you think will actually finish better than their ranking? Because that happened on a couple of the preseason lists.
Kentucky was in there, right?
Kentucky was 6th. Duke was 8th. I feel like there's a good chance Duke could be like 2nd at the end of the year.
Yeah, I think Kentucky will be top. I think Kentucky will be end up being up there, especially metrically on Ken Palm. So I would say like a put whatever you think on it. Like what, 5? Where are they at?
They're at 6.
See,
Let's not touch Kentucky. That feels right. I want to move Duke up to 2nd.
That's what you really want to get out of this exercise, didn't you?
No, I'm just like we got to move teams, and that's somebody's got to move up. Let's move them up. So we have 85 points left. I'll take one on the chin here. I want to drop Michigan 20 spots to number 25.
I'm fine with that.
So we have 65 points left. I think that's much closer to what Michigan will actually be, unless Yaxel comes in as sensational.
I'd like to drop Louisville 8 spots, even though I like them.
Drop Louisville to 11.
Yeah.
All right, they drop 8 spots. That means we have 57 points left. I'm going to get nitpicky here. Purdue has to go up 1 spot to 1.
So hey, 1 point difference there.
We have 56 left, which means Houston has to drop, and we have Duke at 2. Do we put Houston to 3?
Yes.
All right, so Houston now has dropped 2 spots. There's 54 points left. The only teams left in the top 25 are UConn, Kentucky, Arkansas, and St. John's. Between those 4, we have to drop 55 more points.
God damn.
Somebody's got to bottom out bad here from where they're at.
St. John's.
Where do you want to drop them to?
I like to drop St. John's. Ooh, let's say 27 spots.
27 spots. So St.
Yeah,
John's is now 36, the pure bubble team,
bottom.
which leaves 27 points left for UConn, Kentucky, and Arkansas. I'm gonna do another small thing here. Kentucky moves up to 4.
Okay, good deal.
We have 25 points left for UConn and Arkansas. We could use them all on Arkansas, or we have to drop UConn at least 1 spot because our top 4 is taken.
Let's drop UConn 5 spots.
Drop UConn to 9.
Yeah.
Which means there's 20 points left that drop Arkansas down to 27.
Yes.
All right. So in the end, this is not a full order, but this just shows you how much shit moved last year if it moves the same way. Purdue is now number 1. Duke is number 2. Houston is number 3. Kentucky is number 4. Of the other preseason top 10 teams, we have UConn finishing 9th. We have Louisville finishing 11th. Michigan finishing 25th. Arkansas finishing 27th. UCLA finishing 29th. And St. John's finishing 36th.
I need a cigarette.
Kind of feels like real to me. I think that might be the exercise.